school. Hey guys, I'm Isaiah Massey. I've been going here for 7 years and not counting anymore. Just the other day, I went down to the South Building and looked around with my old classmates. That's when I kind of started thinking, how am I supposed to do this speech? How am I supposed to look at everything this school has taught me and showed me and choose what I'm supposed to say in just a couple minutes? It feels like I don't have the right to choose. There's a time that comes in everyone's life when you reach a monumental turning point and begin to look back and regret things that have long been past. Me, for example, not keeping a friendship going with someone after I left the school, not running the extra mile to get in shape, and tying me and two of my friends' shoelaces together in 7th grade into blue sheets. After that, I think that shoe was cursed because later in the year I flicked that same shoe onto the roof of this building, and I've never seen it since. As well as looking back on regrets, I tend to look back at the good times. Like playing soccer on the wasteland that was our grass, hanging out with my classmates in the back of school, and again, tying me and two of my friends' shoelaces together in 7th grade and getting blue sheets. I take a good with that, you know? Sometimes when I'm laying in bed, staring at my ceiling, I start to think all the thoughts that come to you, but you have no other thoughts to think. One of those thoughts I have, as I'm thinking over my entire life, is how did I get here? Or like, why am I here? You know, like, there's such vague questions, but yet I think there's still some value to be had. Sometimes I think about more specific things, like, why didn't I keep that friendship? Or how did my shoe even end up on the roof? Like what? Like when you think about it, so much had to happen in order for me to put my shoe under the roof. First, I had to go to school. Then I had to play Foursquare. Then I had to lose Foursquare. Then I had to get angry. Then I put my shoe under the roof. I felt silly and embarrassed after I did it. And I told my teacher I missed the ball and accidentally swung my shoe up there. But I really wasn't even going for the ball, or anything really. But I remember telling everyone that my shoe flew off my foot and landed on the roof. Which is true, right? But there's something wrong with that sentence that I didn't realize until the other day. I went about telling the story like it happened to me, rather than I was the one doing it. I would say, I can't believe my shoe went on the roof, or like I said earlier, my shoe flew off my foot. I went about saying it like that because I was embarrassed in 7th grade. Phrasing it as if something bad happened to me is called the victim mindset. And it's something that I haven't discovered the meaning of until recently. And what I have grown to discover is that life is not what happens to you. Life is what you go get. Life is where your decisions mean something, and things that happen aren't just pointless jabs that fate has on you. The truth is, I flung my shoe onto the roof, there's no doubt about it. I know I'm using such a silly example to try and summarize a lesson for life, but as I lay in bed looking at my ceiling, I realized it wasn't my coach's fault that I didn't agree with anything they were saying. I was too prideful to admit that I was wrong. I realized it wasn't other people who were weird for not laughing at my jokes, but maybe that it was a stupid joke, or we just don't share the same humor. I used to think that life was just a bunch of pride-damaging events that I had to try and avoid. I was a sailboat with no wind in my sails, floating on the open ocean, trying not to collide with other people's boats. Colossians 3:23 says, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. And if you don't have a relationship with Jesus, you can still take that first part of the verse. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart. By being intentional and purposeful with your actions, thoughts, and decisions, you can learn to keep your boat afloat and sailing in the right direction, as well as keep your shoes off the roof. Thank you.